Hello guys, thank you so much for joining us today. As above, so below. This is definitely Humps Day. This is our Mercurial energy. This is also our Bible study nights. I want to say thank you so much for you guys tuning in, and to each and every one of you guys that missed me last night, thank you so much for being a part of what we do on this platform. If this is your first time in my life, my name is Chief Apostle Samuel Jr. I'm the apostle and pastor of Apostolic Faith of Jesus Christ Incorporated, and my beliefs are deeply rooted in the ATRs. These are where I teach universal laws because, sir and ma'am, they are applicable to each and every one of us. These lessons that I share, these experiences that I share on his platform, it doesn't matter if you're a beginner, intermediate, whether you're advanced. These teachings, they apply to each and every one. It doesn't matter if you're an Ifa, Voodoo, Santeria, Lakumi, Congo, Palo, Mystic, or Ajay. It helps you to develop spirituality in those perspective traditions. I also want to start off and say salutations to my Madrina, to my Padrino, and to my Oba, and to all of my brothers and sisters all over this globe that practices the ATRs. If you do not know the ATRs, those are African traditional religions. What's up there, my Shamari, my Cancer from Chi-Town, my baby Scorpio in the house. Thank you, as well as welcoming once again her Bambino into this world. Thank you so much for being a part of this platform. This is our Bible study night. This is where I share a lot of information. And let me tell you something. My lives are not for the children. They are for the grown-ups. What's up there, Italy Million? What's up there? That's from Wisconsin. Libra from Wisconsin. There's my Chris from Philadelphia. Sagittarius in the house. Ryan, much love to you. Welcome to the tribe. What's up there, Demetrius in the house? We got tribal love strong. Karen O'Brien. I'm so proud of her. Listen, I'm going to say some things tonight. Now, this is going to be really important to your spiritual development, but this is also grown-up talk, okay? I do not teach the children. That's your job as a parent or printer. I'm here to teach universal laws, how they apply to each and every one of you. First of all, I want to say salutations and honor to my first Adrena, to my head Orisha, my Fedifun Oya, and also to my head Orisha, Bablu Aye, and to rocking tonight, my second mother of the gospel, Yemi Ya. So I will be rocking her on tonight on my Bible study night. Now let me explain something to you about Bible study. Bible study is where I break down. Ryan said, I am the Libra from... Ryan, you that close to me? I don't wax a lot of ass in Orlando. But anyway, you ain't here for that. But thank you. I'm glad you're there. At least I know some of the area. You are love, nigga. Don't forget that shit. Don't call me a nigga unless I'm fucking you. What's up there? I want that nigga dick. I want that nigga dick. Anyway, what's up there, Bo Ass in the house? Thank you so much for being here. There go my crab cakes. Proud of you as well. So, I want to talk about some grown people stuff. I want to talk about. He said, "Yes, Chief." What's up there, Tiron? Tiron, got my those that have got my talisman, my Babalu Aye. I'm not my Obatala talisman. I want to say my path is in Ayaguna in Obatala, and so I'm going to be distributing certain things out. I want to say to each and every one of you guys, thank you so much. There go my Natasha Foster, my Aquarius from North Carolina. That's right, aphrodisiac in the house. So and look, okay, my Fedifun Yemiya is the surface of the waters. She's also the mother of fishes. And that concept is talk about the abundance of the sea. And Olokun rules the depth of the sea, the more the ground, those emotions that run deep. I call them the undertow, the things that a lot of the undercurrent. A lot of times, especially if you are, I have a rising sign of Pisces, and so when you have a water element in there, you can have some surface emotion, and you can also have what I call the undertow emotion. That there are waters, there are things that you may encounter with people, places, and things, and if you don't understand the depths of their waters, you can find yourself drowning in those situations. And we're going to be talking about the water element on my Bible study night. And the reason why I want to discuss this because a lot of you guys that get into Ifa and Voodoo and Santeria, or you're a Christian that you practice in the ATRs, or you're a type of person, you're a solitary witch or a Yami, and you want to learn on your own, which I don't advise, but to each their own. But it is very, very good for people to have an understanding of the water element, and I believe that people have base information when it comes to that. Somebody that does work with a lot of the water spirits. I have a lot of connections to the water, not just through my rising sign, but I have been working with ocean water, rainwater, these things for many, many years. I've been practicing magic since I was a child. And so understanding how to utilize that energy, that frequency, and that vibration. Those that have Scorpio energy, those that have Cancerian energy, those that have Piscean energy, if you have those placements, if you ever do any type of, I don't like the phrase, but it's called water witching. When you work magic with water, whether it's through a Bovadar, whether you're working through just channeling through water element, I'm going to explain that tonight. First of all, I don't know if my Stormy, I am so excited. Like, listen, I'm excited for different reasons. Just like when you have sex, you get excited for different areas of your body. Okay, so different things excite me, different things arouse me. So when it comes down to melanated men getting involved in real magic, real spirituality, is very, very exciting to me. Natasha Foster, my Aquarius, told y'all to hit that like button. Don't be playing with it. Let's get with it. And I'm also excited for the young people. Now, my Stormy, she just got her intermediate class. I am excited for her because what is going to happen to this Sagittarius, and I'm not saying that you can't learn the older you get, but the younger you get involved in real knowledge, understanding, your formative years in magic become more advanced than somebody that is trying to break mental barriers or break bad habits. You think? If you have questions, we have super chat. You're more than welcome to hit our super chat so we can see your question. Other than that, normally I don't ignore them unless you try to come in with assault. Then I talk about you, your mammy, and everything else that is tied to you. And anyway, what's up there? My love is Taurus is in the house. So thank you so very, very much. Anyway, so tonight we're going to be talking about all in your feelings, drowning for no reason. We're going to talk about, and I'm going to be saying some things. Let me preface this first. I'm a Sagittarius, Moon in Aries, rising sign Pisces. So before you get offended, especially some of these men that won't watch it, if you try to practice magic and you're trying to be successful in magic and you're trying to be successful in spirituality, period, it is going to affect your natural life as well as your spiritual life. So if you have these energies, you're going to find out why you're rejected. I don't care. And this has to do with gay men, bi men, and straight men. I don't care what type of man you is. Mother Susan's like, Apostle Ely, you really need to take a sex class. Now, to be honest with you, I will teach a sex class first to women. Because very few men are going to be honest, I don't care what their sexual preference is, in front of another man. I don't have time to wrestle with you with your honesty about what you get into. Because to understand energy, frequency, and vibration, I have no place of judgment. I am a supernatural freak. So I don't really care what you get into unless you're involving me. So I'm not here to judge you. I'm here to help you to walk in your destiny and to perform magic and being able to understand why you're attracting certain things into your life. I'm a Cancerian man. Okay, you need to listen. Now, this is going to help, and I'm coming from a place of knowledge. I'm not coming from my opinions. I ain't coming because I heard something in the book. I do conjure, okay? Now, when I say all in your feelings, drowning for no reason, first of all, the water element is used for cleansing when it is utilized properly. Water element is something, if you got my beginner's class and touched off on my intermediate class, I don't want to teach alchemy tonight because a lot of you guys are not going. I don't have enough people that have that alchemy class. I just have some, but I might touch off on a little bit. But I'm trying not to because I'm excited about foundation when it comes to this. Now, the reason why you need to understand the water element because you need to understand how that energy works and that frequency works. So, cold water, which would be more like Olokun, holds energy better than the hot water, and that would be like Yemi Ya because the sun touches the top of the water, and so it warms the water. So there's types of emotion or energy that can flow on the surface of things, and you can get manifestation. But then there's other energy. There go my 69 in the house. There's other energy that carry a deeper and a stronger energy, and this is why a lot of people get messed up. Because if you don't know the depths of somebody's emotional state, A lot of times you cannot walk in the understanding or clarity of who you're dealing with. Because if you don't understand the depths of their waters and what creeps down in those depths of their water, you're really not going to know the real person. So that's why Olokun is the foundation. This is why if you get in Olokun, they tell you about that it brings stability. And it's an emotional stability. And when you're emotional stable, congratulations, Stormy, for your intermediate class. I am proud of you. I was saying a little earlier, but how proud I am of you young people learning and getting into this. I was fortunate enough to grow raised up into this, but the younger you get into real magic and spirituality, the better. Now, there are higher frequencies of emotion and there are deeper frequencies of emotion. And the reason why I want to express this tonight is because a lot of times when it comes down to your manifestation, your emotional state affects your outcome. You can speak something out of your mouth all you want. You can declare something out of your mouth through the air element all you want. But if your emotions are emitting something very different, because the water element carries energy. This is why how you feel, I tell Pisces, how you believe. When Cancers, they project their energy through their water element. And then if you are a Scorpio, your water element is fixed. In other words, it is heated by the fire element of Mars. It is transformed through the element and the power of Pluto, which is the planet of death and transformation and rebirth. So therefore, depending on what type of waters that you are operating in and the level of intensity that you have, this is how your energy is going to carry out through your spell work, throughout your craft work. This is why when you have certain placements, and you have certain things in your chart, and you're trying to do candle work, but you're not emotionally stable. You're not Olokun. You're not as Scorpio is. You're not fixed in your emotional sex energy. Because this is why I tell you guys knowing the Ache. If you want a reading, you're more than welcome, sir and ma'am, to go and get a consultation. Okay, this is our Bible study night. And this is how we roll. So if this is your first time tuning in, hit that like button. If you got any questions, hit my super chat so you can be able to actually benefit from what we are talking about here. My mom looks like a genie, Chief. Sir, only time I recognize your mom is from the back. I don't know what your mom looked like in her face. Every time I ever seen her, her ass was up and her face was down. That's all I know. So I don't know who your mama is. Unless she turn around, I might be able to recognize her. All right, y'all is chiming on my PayPal too. I told you that's how you get my attention. Okay. Now, when you are trying to grow spiritually, and if you're trying to develop through the water element and you're trying to understand why certain things do not work out with you, when you are not developing your emotional body, every single person, no matter if in Ifa, Voodoo, Santeria, Lakumi, Congo, Palo, Solitary, Group, Coven, Elate, your emotional body is a part of the magic that you perform. Or if somebody's working on you, they have to touch in on that emotional body, because that is an aspect of you. Depending on where you are developed in that aspect, is that where you can affect change in your life. Whether you are projecting it like Cancer, whether you are harnessing it like Scorpio, or whether you are like the Pisces, that you're utilizing it as a portal. Because Piscean energy is without bounds. So that emotion, you create portals. Now, what that means is you allow spirits of every element to come through that particular domain. That is a door. A portal is a doorway. And so, therefore, a lot of things get into Piscean life or Piscean placement in your life through that portal. When your emotions are in a particular vibration, it opens a door for a particular type of spirit to come through in your life. So if you're a type of person that you keep yourself cleansed, you try to stay in a positive vibration and frequency, then positive spirits are going to be operating and coming through that doorway. If you're a type of person, you're suspicious, you're always in mess, you always get involved in certain things, those are the type of spirit, because that energy is a portal. Okay? So in learning spirituality, what do I mean? Okay. When you're dealing with people, especially men, and I'm talking about Cancerian men, Piscean men, Scorpio men. These men, as much as a man, male, I'm saying that, much as a male they are, if these men are not developed, they are going to be worse than women when it comes down to life. These men, if you get involved with this man, I don't care if you're gay, I don't care if you're straight, I don't care if you bi, I don't care if they're a friend of yours, I don't care if they're in a business situation with you. These men normally do not know how to deal with the intellect. They stay in their emotions. These men will stop progress because they will sulk in their emotions. And these men will bring negativity because remember, water element, water energy carries frequency and vibration. If you are being intimate with a Scorpio man, a Cancer man, or a Piscean man, gay, straight, or bi, this man is going to open up portals, and while he's being intimate with you, those spirits are going to be able to travel from him to you. Now, if he likes you, or he's in a good mood, or he's there for the right reason, then you're going to have a positive energy exchange. If not, sir or ma'am, you're going to incur negativity. If he's Scorpio, he's going to affect your sexual organs. If he's Cancer, he's going to affect your emotional growth, which is your cycle that you operate in. If he is a Piscean man, he's going to affect your mental state, emotional state, when it comes down to how you believe, how you process information. That's what they're going to affect in a negative way. There's too many men. Too many. That's why I'm excited about the men that are on my platform. You need to hear this. This man that stays in his feelings will stop progress in your life. Because they're not concerned about truth, and they're not concerned about facts. They're concerned about how they feel. You as a woman know how disruptive you can be when you're in your feelings. It's even worse with a man that's in his feelings. When that man is in his feelings, he will drown himself and he will drown you. It's a water element. That's why we're talking about it. Water can come in and be a blessing to your life, but water can also be destructive. Water can give life and water can take life. To all of you all that think because I don't practice hoodoo, I don't practice voodoo, he don't have to light a candle, he don't have to light an incense. He can be in an emotional state. And he can bring so much emotional damage to you because at the end of the day, magic is about energy, frequency, and vibration. This is why if you are engaged with these type of men, gay, straight, or bi, whether you're in a business relationship or friendship, these are the type of people you're going to have to cleanse. And you're going to have to cleanse strongly because especially if you're being intimate with him. Now, it matters. I'm going to be... If he's topping you, bottom or verse, you better cleanse. Because he's projecting energy. All right, Monique, thank you so much, baby. I'm just trying to help you, baby. I want you to understand the power of people that have that energy. And then when you're not understanding that person, if they don't raise their frequency or their vibration, then they not only will they drown themselves and stagnate themselves, but they will do it also to you. Water element will, I don't care how many walls you got, a water element will flow either under that, around that, or through it. This is why I teach water signs about how to stay up on their cleansing. Water element, if you have it as a sun sign, moon sign, or rising sign like I have it, or if you have that energy or frequency in your placement of your chart. These are the elements where you need to understand why we use water and magic in the first place. Why we go to the rivers with Oshun, why we go to the ocean with Yemiya, or we work with Olokun as being the foundation, which is the first Orisha. Which is the first Orisha that came to earth. Now, I'm going to say this again. Effectively, the water element is used to cleanse, not to drown. But when people are hurt, now you have to understand something. It's just like Kool-Aid. Water is neutral. It becomes lemonade because of what is put in it. It doesn't matter if you put that in your own waters. It don't matter if it came through somebody else. It changes the condition of the water. That's why they talk about Flint. The water, there are certain things that were put in the water that made the water poisonous. It is still water, even though it is poisonous. It is still bitter, but it's still water. It's sweet water, it's still water. It's contaminated water, it's still water. It's blessed water, it's still water. It's black water, it's still water. It's rain water, it's still water. It's river water, it's still water. When you understand that, swamp water is still water. What changes the energy or the magic of it is what type of water it is. Where did you receive that emotion from? Where did you, when you were doing your counter, when you were doing your prayer, what emotion was running? What program was on that water? Before you touch your prayer cloth, before you pick up your Bible, before you picked up your talisman, before you touch that man or touch that woman, what emotional state were you in? Some of y'all think y'all getting cleansing from people on the outside. No, you're getting cleansed because you're encountering or you're in the vicinity of a water sign or somebody with strong water element that they're working, and depending on whether it's positive or negative, harmful or beneficial, is how you need to cleanse. Now, if they're doing good work and they're doing a spiritual bath, they're bringing in prosperity and money and wealth, bring that on, bring that energy on. But if that man or woman is all in his or her feeling, normally it's not in a good space. Normally it's not in a good space. And these are very difficult people to deal with. Now, these are the people that will stop progress because they're in their feelings. These are the people that will complicate situations and undermine situations because they're in their feelings. They're not concerned about the greater good. They're not concerned about being a bigger person. None of those are their interest. They're in their feelings. They will change on you based off of their feelings. That's right. Sulfur water is still water. We call it egg water. It's still water. And it can be used in conjure depending on what type of magic you're trying to do. But I say these things that as you enter into the ATR, you enter into real life and you are dealing with people and you're not recognizing their element. You're not understanding that water element and how it applies to you. And then you find yourself in a situation, I don't care what you think they mean. When they're in their feelings, you're the enemy. I don't care who they are. You can be their mama, their daddy, their brother, their sister, their cousin, their most favorite auntie. That when they in their feelings, you are an enemy to them. You know why? Because now the most important thing to that person is to protect their feelings. False or true, real or imagined, I promise you, you're not the top of their level of importance. You do not rise. So you came into my live on my Bible study tonight to type in foolish, right? So let me tell you what's foolish. It's foolish for you to represent yourself as a woman that got good pussy. What is foolish is for you to have that hairdo and not be shamed. What's foolish is for you to come into my live where I am in control and you think your word means something. What's foolish is them things you call titties. Get you a good bra before you come back to my live, okay? Get you a good hairline before you come back to my live. And what you need to be doing, instead of coming on my live telling me about what's foolish, you need to be douching that cesspool of a pussy that you got. That's what you need to be doing to help mankind. Because the waters in that vagina needs attending to. Somebody need to call Roy the Rooter for that pussy. Now that we have discussed and we have addressed what's foolish, understand interacting with relationships has the understanding water element. I might have said something funny, I don't know. So when you understand that and you are trying to go forward in your life, then you start disciplining your emotional body. You start understanding how it affects not only you, but trolls got kick rocks with open toe shoes. It's not safe to play here. Find someone else. Yeah, it's not gonna be safe. Apostle Ela, thank you for my baby candle. You welcome on Julius Thaddeus. Thank you so much. Yeah. Yeah, come in here with that cesspool ass booty. These people just trip. But you're quite so welcome. Now let's talk about why we utilize these energies and frequencies and vibrations, and why it is important that this is a perfect example. When people, you ever heard the terminology test the waters? Like before you get into the ocean, you should put your toe in. Like you shouldn't really jump in the water when you don't know what's in the water. And a lot of people, this is what I talk about magic. This person did not use no wisdom. You didn't even test the water and see what condition the water was in, what was swimming in the water. You just got in the water because you thought you were going to do something, and that's how you get drowned. That's how you find yourself in undertows. Like when you don't know what kind of waters that flow from people's belly, the Bible said from your belly shall flow rivers of living water. A lot of times it might be the rapids over here. It might be the rapids over here. It might not be a lake. It might not be still waters. It might be a tsunami over here, and now you done lost your wig, your good bra. Now you done lost your shoes. Now you done lost your house. Now you done lost your mind. You done lost so much because you did not test them waters. The Bible says, sit down first and count up the cost. Before you come to my live, proclaiming to be a Christian, before you come to my live proclaiming to be a Tata, Mumbo, or Hugon, and you might be, but you don't understand these waters. At least my Padrino, he clearly, and his Francisca clearly said, I don't understand your magic. In other words, I don't understand how your magic flows, the rivers of your water. And this is why some of y'all find yourself in certain places and you don't think this is necessary, because in your mind, you think being a Christian is going around telling people Jesus loves you. You think that real magic and spirituality has a lot to do with how you want people to behave that make you feel comfortable. Do you not know that the ocean don't care how you feel? The ocean does not flow based on how you feel. Depending on what day you go out, depending on what time you go out, depending on what the tide is, that's what you get. Depending on what type of water you fish in, is what type of fish you're going to get. There's so many people that claim that they want good and healthy relationship, good spiritually, but you're always going into waters where only thing you're going to get out of there is crawfish and rockfish or catfish. When you come over here, it's Moby Dick over here. I need you to understand that. In these waters, it's big fish over here. And that's why you get swallowed up. Every time you come with the bullshit, you get swallowed up. Huh? You get chewed up and spit out. Huh? I don't even shit you out. I don't first even swallow you. I chew your ass up and I spit you out. Because I want you to know I have taken a bite out of the crime. When you claim to be a spiritualist, you're supposed to be able to discern the energy, the frequency, and the vibration of any water. I don't care if it's somebody beginner stage, intermediate, or advanced. I don't care if it's Ifa, Voodoo, Santeria. Why aren't you, as an experienced man or woman, coming into a situation and testing those waters? Huh? Is this too hot to handle? Is this too cold? Or is this lukewarm? I don't care if they're in Ifa, Voodoo, Santeria, Lakumi. Everybody don't have the same waters. Is this black water? Is this salt water? Is this swamp water? Are you working with Nana Baruku? Is this swamp magic? And this is why a lot of people are not successful in the ATL, because you don't think it is important to test water. You don't think it's important to understand the water element. You think it's just all about doing spells and doing prayers and working with. No. You need to understand that. Why do we take water and put it on our altar and put camphor in it? Because we want a certain type of response. Why is it that we put water and we put a little sea salt in it? Why don't we use iodine salt versus sea salt? Because we're looking to change the frequency and the vibration of that water. Why do we put a candle and put a little floor water in there and then put a white candle in there? All of that has to do with understanding the water element. From the basic of spells and conjure to the most complex. The Bible talks about how the man that was sitting at the pool of Bethesda and desiring somebody to put him in the water, in the pool, because the angel had come and troubled the water. See, what happens is when people come on our platform, they don't understand. I'm going to stir your water regardless. You determine how I stir it. I'm going to say that again. I'm going to stir your waters regardless. Regardless. I am Poseidon, because I have a rising sign. I'm the king. Okay? Even with the water element. So when you come to me, whether it's through graveyard work, whether it's through the teachings, whether it's through my YouTube, TikTok, whatever social media platform, or it's coming to my church, I need you to understand that I am going to stir your water, but the condition of your waters determines how I'm going to stir it. And because I am going to discern what type of waters that are in your belly, I'm going to determine what type of water elements you're dealing with, because that determines how I'm going to address you and deal with you. Some of you guys are missing out because you're too entrenched into your emotions. Therefore, I can't speak to you because you can't hear me because you're too busy feeling. I'm going to say that again. You can't hear spirit. You can't hear tata, mumbo, hoogah, mama, daddy, brother, police, nobody. Because you're too busy feeling instead of listening. Some people come to me, well, Apostle, I feel like, I don't give a damn how you feel like. What are the facts? What is the truth? I don't like having conversation with people that always talk about how they feel when you got 1 + 1 is 2 sitting there. Well, I feel some type of way. But your ass in the wrong. And you got a problem with how everybody else is going. Because you talking about they making you feel. No, you did not come correctly. You ain't never came correctly. And people have assessed that you ain't going to be right. So they adjust themselves based on how you act. And now all of a sudden you feel some type of way. Bitch, please. Sir, fuck you. In the most Christian way as I can say it. Do you know how ridiculous you are talking about you in your feelings when there's bills to be paid, there's responsibility, there's accountability? You talking about how you feel. Let me tell y'all something. It don't look good on a woman. Men get tired of that. It really don't look good when a man is in his feelings. You need some dick in your life. Sir, you're so in your feelings that you need to be fucked. Because the only thing that releases a woman and get her mind back right is when she gets some good wood. Maybe that's what's wrong with you. The reason why you're staying in your feelings because you want some man to lay some pipe to you. Now, I can do it, but not for free. Because I got a church to build. I ain't doing absolutely nothing for free. Now, I can rearrange your spinal cord. I can rip it out. I can xylophone it up and down. But it will not be for free. And every time I bang on it, I need a Cash App. I need a Zelle. I need a PayPal. Because I got a church to build. I sent my gratitude Cash App and donation. Oh, baby, thank you so much. Appreciate you. I want us to benefit. We can't even have a conversation with many of you guys. Let me tell y'all something. I applaud these men that are on my platform because it takes a lot for you to be rooted and grounded in your energy around a man like me. But some of these men, you have not embraced that you want to be plowed. Somebody came in and said, are you a boy or girl? If you want to know if I'm a boy or girl, all you got to get on your knees and get between my legs. Now that you can do for free. I ain't gonna turn down no head from nobody. Praise God. It is what it be. I'm trying to help you. A mature man can have feelings, but he's not gonna stay in his feelings. I don't care how much of water sign. When you find a man that is constantly rooted in his feelings, then what he needs is anywhere from between 8 inches to 11 inches. And after he gets that, then you'll find him surfacing back up. He will be leaving Olokun and coming back up to Yemiya. And all of a sudden you'll be able to reason with him. Because there's too much bitch there. Because there's too much responsibility to be going on in your everyday life for you to be in your feelings like that. For you to disrupt what is going on in your life based off of your feelings only. I was grieving Minister Mario, son of Achosi, and I still was handling business. I was being undermined and looking at what people were doing, and I had feelings about it, but I still was handling business. Your feelings don't stop you from being responsible. Your feelings don't stop you from being accountable. Your feelings don't stop you from showing up as a man. I don't care if you gay. I don't care if you straight. I don't care if you bi. It don't matter with me. At the end of the day, you can have those feelings and still do what you're supposed to do. You can still be accountable. You can still be punctual. You can still be effective. You can still be an asset and still have it. But y'all that like to stay and dwell in your feelings, now, there's men out there will give you some dick for free. I just ain't gonna do it. You gonna pay me by the inches. My cash app gonna look. If you come to, you need to understand what's really going on. Why this man is so entrenched in his feelings. I did not say a man cannot have feelings. That's not what I'm saying. I say that when you are always in your feelings. I have been having sex a very long time. And I don't care how much my wife or my side pieces were in their feelings. When they got some rod, they come to the surface. And sir, a woman can't satisfy. If you in your feelings that much, there's something else going on. I'm not concerned about whether you're gay. I'm not concerned if you're bi. I don't because I don't care if you think you're straight. I don't care. I am telling you, the only antidote to getting you out of your feelings after having a logical conversation with you is you want some dick. I don't care if you're in E5, Voodoo, Santeria, Lakumi, Congo, Palo. I don't care if it's your daddy. I don't care if it's the president of the United States. No man nowhere up under the sun is going to stay in his feelings like that and not handle business. Because every man knows that no matter how you feel or what's going on, you still are accountable. You still have responsibility. You still line up. So, sir, see, at least the gay man or the bi man, he's going to get his dick and he's going to stay level. You that's pretending you don't want dick in your life, but you still looking at dick and mad about dick, that's what I'm here to address you. Because you're not upset with me for no other reason. You're not causing problems in my church for no other reason. You're not causing problems with the platform for no other reason. Let's be for real. I'm 51 years old. I am 51 years old. You're not going to play games with me. I know why you can't stay consistent. That's the only reason. You're upset with other men on this platform. You're upset with other women on this platform. All behind the inches. Because you ain't man enough to say that's what you want. I'll tell you. I am a Sagittarius, Moon in Aries, and rising sign Pisces. I am one of the most non-judgmental person because I done did, and I come from a family that done did some of everything. I just ain't had sex with an animal, but I was looking at a lizard. I thought to bust that lizard down. I think I went up without sex too long because that lizard, the way that lizard was looking, I saw that throat coming out like that. I said, "Fill my cup, Lord." Anyway, so let's be honest. So I'm a seer. If you're not ready to deal with certain aspects of your emotion and that deep-rooted situation, and you keep hiding behind why you acting the way you acting, I can tell you, sir, what's your problem. I tell you what your problem is. I can tell you why you are so cynical to women. It's because you mad that they're getting dick and you want some, but you ain't man enough to get you some. Don't disturb your peace and nobody else's peace because you won't inch it. It don't make you no more. Yes, the lizard. It is what it is. I don't have no shame. You grown. Whatever floats your boat. But what you don't have a right to do is what I call olokun. You don't have a right to have these undercurrent feelings that you are entrenched in, and then you're behaving poorly as a man because you don't know how to deal with your emotions. See, I know who I am. What I teach in my classes, what I teach in real life, to know your energy, your frequency, your vibration. You don't have a right to disturb somebody else's waters because you don't know how to control yours. I'm going to say that again. You don't have a right to disturb the emotion or the waters in somebody else's life because you're out of control with your waters. You want to acknowledge, everybody see that you want dick. Huh? You ain't even looking at this head. You looking at that head. I can't even have a conversation with you. If you send a cash app that's sufficient, I might send you a pic. I can't say I won't. I can't say I will. But if the cash app look right, I just might send you a pic so you could see. I was talking to Mother Susan today because I told some of y'all about that sweet Dick Willie spell that I have for $500 donation. And I told y'all something about that good pussy. So I told y'all been hearing me on my platform. I tell y'all all the time. I make them beg me, right? That's how I'm a control freak in the bed. So I told them, I said, so I sent Mother Susan some of my text messages that I be getting after I done went over there and rearranged the furniture in their guts. And I sent it to Darius. Because I don't have a reason to get on this platform. I'm 51 years old. Y'all don't know me. I don't have no reason to lie. If I tell you I can do something, I can do it. I do realize that there are men out there that are running their mouth and talking about they can teach you this and teach you that. I live this for real. Huh? If I teach it on this platform, if I share it with my children, I live this for real. I'm not out here drowning. I'm a child of Yemi Yah. That's my mother. In Apollo, Madriagua. That's what my Francisca. That's what element that operates in. Y'all. So those that see my doll, my Francisca, that's Madriagua. I work powerfully with the water element. My rising sign is Piscean. Piscean, I believe, it has no boundaries. You understand? And then the fact that I'm a Sagittarius, that means I have no filter. I have no boundaries, I have no filter. So I don't have a reason to get on here to tell y'all no lie. I'm telling you how a TI is. Huh? I ain't seen a woman that has been mad with me yet. That I didn't beat her back out and she forgave me. I don't ask for forgiveness. I sex you until you forgive me. I don't need to ask for forgiveness. I beat your guts until you tell me, are you sorry? Because I ain't gonna take. I don't need to apologize. I just need you to give me an opportunity to knock on. That's all I need. And I've been doing that since my first wife was 28. I was 19. She was 9 years old, and I beat her back out at 19. I'm 51 years old. I ain't nothing to play with. If you don't think I'm something that somebody you need to learn up under, and if you ain't getting the text messages that I'm getting at 51, if ain't nobody around here begging for your inches, huh? Ain't nobody around there telling you that they would drive 3 and 4 miles to get their back broke in. Why you don't want to learn from me? Why you don't want to listen? You ain't got no magic. You ain't got no magic. You got wood and don't know how to use it. You got palo and don't know how to use it. You not a tata and you not a paleto. You got to learn how to work the stick. You can't just have wood and don't know how to work it. You just can't have a tongue and don't know how to work it. Huh? These right here, I was telling Mother Susan about my coochie massage I used to do. I had one girl, I didn't even penetrate. They thought I was in there killing her the way she was going off. Because I understand. But you don't want to learn up under me? You don't want to talk about, because when I teach my sex class, off the chain. Off the chain. Lost my mind. How I lost my mind. These are facts. Mother Susan, Darius, tell these people. I sent the text message. How I lost my mind. Because you ain't never had nothing like that. That's what y'all problem is, because you don't walk in the totality of your energy. I know how to develop my emotional body. This is real talk. This grown-up talk. You don't want to live and die and not experience what I'm talking about. You don't want to be out here as a grown man that don't know how to temper your own waters. You don't dwell in your... It ain't nothing wrong with having feelings. It's something wrong with you dwelling in those feelings. And interrupting the progress of life because you are in your feelings. Sulking as a grown man ain't cute. It ain't pretty, and it's causing you to lose a lot of respect. Feel, but continues to move on. I know that's right. That's what I'm talking about. Y'all is ready to rumble. Right here playing games. I got you, Stormy, for mental clarity. That's for grandma. Wait a minute. Hold on. For my grandma. That's what they say. For grandma. For Stormy's grandmother. Mental clarity. I had to speak that. Sorry. So they'll know where that's going. Mental clarity. Healing. Some of y'all, I ain't into having sex. You can't do no magic. You don't got to be intimate with nobody. You still need to be active. Your water element needs to be active. You think I'm talking about sex because it's about somebody else? You can't have good sex with nobody until you know how to have good sex with yourself. Silly rabbit. Tricks are for kids. I don't play tricks. I turn tricks. All of gladness. It's a difference. I'm trying to teach you how to walk in your manhood, and so your manhood could be respected, and you sitting right here caught up in your feelings. Like, I don't have your issue. I'm trying to teach you, sir. I don't have your issues, ma'am. I told you, I had your mama and your daddy fighting over this. I had your grandma out there slinging your granddaddy on the ground trying to get some of this. I had your dog in your house biting your cat because that dog trying to... I'm that one. I am him. I am him. And then I got Karen O'Brien. Stop gossip and she tipped me. Nipple tip. No, stop. But I mean that though. Stop gossip. For my Karen O'Brien. Put that on this side of our room. And then protection over here. We're out here playing games. All up in your feelings. We got work to do. You need to go ahead and get you some dick. And let's get back to work. Sir. That's the only thing. That's all wrong with your pastor. That's why they come in there causing all that confusion. Because he wants some dick. And he's sick of his wife. And she won't peg him. That's all, Christian. That's all be wrong with half of these men. They have them hitting Olokun waters running deep. And he ain't got no money to go out of town. And you won't send him on a revival so he can get his back beat out. That's why you having so much problems with him. That's the only thing wrong with your father. Your uncle. Your cousin. He want his throat swole. He wants you to close his larynx. Hold on. And you can sit out there talking about what ain't going on all day long. I'm a seer. You notice when he come back from that supposed business trip, he's easier to deal with? Yeah. You didn't. My baby Scorpio got all of gladness. That's right. He done went and got his oil changed. He done went and got a tune-up. Now he's ready to communicate with you. And that ain't a negative thing. That ain't a bad thing. That ain't got nothing to do with. I'm just telling you when you deal as a man or woman, y'all stop progress spiritually. You stop progress because you ruining everything because you don't understand. You causing problems. You all in your feeling, and not on you drowning, you trying to drown other people. But I treat you like Jonah. I throw your ass overboard. You want to drown in emotion? Get your ass in the water. Huh? Drown by yourself. You're not drowning nothing over here. Some of y'all don't know how to stop people when they be. You recognize that a man or woman in that state and they immerse in their emotion like that. You need to be by yourself. Drown yourself. I hope you got some flood insurance. Stormy, you is showing out tonight. You better go. She said reversal and triple threat. All right, baby, got you. And 6. Now, Stormy, Renee, she working out. Stormy, now you a Sagittarius. You know that's my number. Don't be doing me like that, Stormy. And you're going 69. I know they're my numbers, but they're my favorite number. I'm a 69. Jesus, Renee. She got me. Stop gossip. No. Yeah, stop gossip. Wait a minute. Stop gossip, triple threat, and reversal. Okay. See that number. Ooh, it did something to me. Praise Jehovah. She got me singing, because of who you are, I give you glory. 69. Because of who you are. 69. I give you praise. Because of who you are, I will lift my voice and say, 69. Lord, I worship you because of who you are. 69. Ooh, I love it. And then reversal. I love that number. That's the only time you burn a candle on both ends. That's the only time I've seen burning a candle on both ends work out for everybody. Yay! That's Chloe. She be doing that. Yay! I got Keish. And Ryan is all right there, Ryan. You better do that thing. Blockbuster and reversal. Okay. Blockbuster. Mother Susan say, Apostle, you're a good teacher when it comes to sex. I have Mother Susan is a smart, she's Gemini, but she is an experienced woman, and I was shocking her. She's like, nobody never did that to me. I said, I ain't gonna do it to you either. You the mother of the church. You said that like you wanted me to do something about it. No, I ain't. You gonna stay the mother. Now you want to become a sister. No, you is the mother of apostolic faith of Jesus Christ. I want to do you like that, Mother Susan. I would not send you and buy you a house in Nutsville. Because that's just where you'd be going. Walking around with your wig up under your arm. All of my other patients will be sitting there. Welcome. Welcome to Nutsville. God bless you. Well, you do be safe. Thank you. Derek is my whole name. Apostle Yvette Keish and Mom Orla Glass. Okay. Oh, that's for her mom? Okay, I can do that. No biggie. Orla Glass. Where's Miss Yvette? I ain't seen Miss Yvette out here. Don't be playing me, Miss Yvette. Where you at? You come on my live. Don't be hiding. That's wrong with y'all. When y'all come around blacker the berry, sweeter the juice, now you want to hide your red thighs. For what? If God gave you thigh, let me tell y'all something. We call it thigh pie. I don't know what y'all call it. Huh? If it's real good, I call it the Garden of Eden. They call it the WAP. Y'all got all kind of names for it now, but if it ain't no good, if the waters ain't no good, I don't know what I'm gonna say about it. But if you're good, I'll tell you. Oh, I got you right. Thank you for the tip, sir. Kind sir. That's how you do it. And let me tell y'all, men, if you're gonna go downtown on a woman, let me say this. And you got a mustache, you make sure you get them juices right in there, cause you wanna. That's why she got to be clean, cause you want to smell the residue. It's good. Some of y'all wash your mouth, but you don't brush on top of it where you don't got. Especially you got that stash, you got them juices in there. You gotta clean that too. But right then you like. So I'm like, how do I keep my man to myself? He needs to smell you. He needs to like how you smell. You need to be clean enough that he can go down on you. You need to be clean enough that he can go down on you and still have a conversation with your mama, and she'll never know. My wife was clean like that. You ain't never smelled her on my breath. I can taste her, but I ain't smell her. Some of y'all cats, you can smell it around the corner. We call that muskrat. Your pussy's rank. You need to send your pussy out to the cleaners. Don't wash it inside the house. It's putrid. They call it Pepe Le Pew. Oil of gladness. Around here, your coochie smell like a china box. Man should be able to go down on you, enjoy himself, and still have a conversation with your mama, and she'll never know. Man going down on some of these women today, everybody know you eating tail. Your mouth smell like tuna fish. 4-day-old tuna fish. What you been eating garbage? That you went down on your wife and that's what your mouth smell like? And you went. Some of y'all men are nasty. When your tail and your ass, we can't differentiate between the two. That's a problem. It's some men anus out here cleaner than your tail. You should be shamed. When a man's rectum smell better than your eye, your gine, you need water, girl. And you need water with some salt in it. That's an issue. Talking about you got a yeast infection. No, that ain't the yeast. I done had bread. Bread don't smell like that. No, you got something else going on that you don't want to be honest. But I'm here. I'm the witch doctor. We could talk about it. To touch your vagina, I must have gloves. I got you. Y'all chiming in. And thank you. Hold on. Stormy for that for Minister Mario. I got you, Chris, with the Ancestor and the Guardian. I'm going to get off on here in a second. Ancestor and Guardian. I got to re-up on this. Right here talking about you real. Y'all need to have a sex class with me. I not only would I tell you something, I'll show you some stuff. And then you'll be getting them text messages that I am. And you ain't got to have what I got to get that. That's not the requirement. An ancestor for Chris. All right, I got everybody. All right, I love y'all guys. Thank you there for that super chat, Chris. Appreciate that. Y'all know I want that super chat. This is how the algorithm works, and this is how, because this channel is monetized, and that's why we get so much traction, because you guys participate and you guys are making stuff happen. So it matters what you guys are doing to help promote this particular platform. This is melanated based. I know that some of y'all don't want to tell the truth and be real about it, but I've been doing magic a long time. I'm very successful in the things that I do, and so I'm out here to encourage melanated men to be about their father's business for real. You don't have to. You might be a lame dick today, but you don't have to be a lame dick. You might be numb nuts today, but if you take these classes or get that sweet dick Willie spell, or if you gay straight or bi, if you listen to the chief, you can have a different experience and outcome. And then you have your baby mamas trying to get back with you, or baby daddies, however you swing. You understand? So I love y'all, appreciate y'all, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. God bless.